What's going on, everybody? First of all, it's now officially October. Hell yes. And second of all, I had one person on my Octedgar Allan Poeber video express interest in participating in my October reading project, in which I look at the works of Edgar Allan Poe. And I'm not going to lie, I did not have a list put together that I was going to be working off of. I was probably going to wing it all month long, but now that there is interest, which I'm pumped about, I decided to put together a definitive list for this project just to add some organization to the month. And so, again, like I said in the last video, it's going to be super, I'm serious, super informal. But if you've ever been interested in reading some Edgar Allan Poe, this would be a fun way to do it. You just have a group of people that will be discussing it as the month goes along, just so you have some people to bounce ideas off of. And so the way it's going to work out, I got some inspiration from the hashtag Decamerama that was organized by Adam over at Memento Mori. So I'm splitting the month and the list of all of the works into thirds. And so I'll be posting a video on October 10th, October 20th, and October 30th. And on each day there will be a list of poems, short stories, and essays that I'll be discussing for the day. And so you don't have to post a video or anything if you're just interested in reading and getting into some discussions. You can totally do that on my videos. That's okay with me. If you want to post videos as well, that's cool too. If you do, just so I can find it, do OEAP. I know that sounds so dumb. I still think that name is really goofy, but that would be an easy way to find it. And so just put that in the title and we can get to discussing those. And so with this list, it may seem kind of long, but they're poems. They're really short. The short stories, some of them get a little lengthy, but it's really not too bad. And so you don't have to discuss all of them. You can read just a couple. I'll probably do them all. But let's just get into the list to see what we're working with this month. On October 10th, the poems are going to be Lenore, The City in the Sea, Eldorado, The Haunted Palace, A Valentine, For Annie, and The Sleeper. And for the short stories, it's going to be The Masque of the Red Death, The Cask of Amontillado, The Murders in the Rue Morgue, and The Black Cat. And then the last one for the essay portion, it's going to be Philosophy of Furniture. On October 20th, the list is one item shorter, but for the poems, it's going to be To Helen, The Bells, Alone, The Conqueror Worm, Dreamland, and The Valley of Unrest. And for the short stories, it's going to be The Facts in the Case of M. Valdemar, The Imp of the Perverse, Bernice, and Hop Frog. And then for the essay, it's going to be Maelzel's Chess Player. On October 30th, the list gets even shorter, but it will have some of his most famous works in it. For the poems, it's going to be A Dream Within a Dream, Annabel Lee, To the River, Spirits of the Dead, and The Raven. And then for the short stories, it's going to be The Pit and the Pendulum, The Telltale Heart, The Fall of the House of Usher, and for the essay, it's going to be The Poetic Principle. Like I said, the list seems super long, but a lot of those are poems. Those will go by super quickly, and the short stories, some of them get a little lengthier, but it shouldn't be a problem. So don't feel pressured to read them all, but that's going to be the list. I will put that in the description box below. Just for reference, this is the edition I ended up picking up. It's on Amazon for about 13 bucks. I think I saw a Kindle edition of his Complete Tales and Poems for 99 cents, so that'd be pretty easy. I also know when I was doing a little bit of research, a lot of the poems and stories are online, so you could do that as well. But again, super informal. If you want to do it, please do. If you don't, just ignore my channel for a month. But this will be going on all throughout October. I'll be excited to see any videos that pop up or just see some discussion in my comments. Have a happy October and stay spooky.